Hello, I'm Stephanie C. Harper, publisher of Career Magazine and the creator of the Books Are a Business Kit. And every Thursday on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/ the Career Mag, we dedicate Thursdays to authors. Of course, on the Career Magazine page, we address issues such as employment, entrepreneurship, and then, of course, authorpreneurship. And so every Thursday, we dedicate to authors, and I'm answering a few questions from authors. And one question that is in my inbox is, what are the different ways to become published? Well, there are essentially four ways that you can become published. One, of course, is with a traditional publisher. Of course, this is every author's dream, but it's not every author's path. And with that being said, when you are working with a traditional publisher, they pay for everything up front. You may be granted what they call an advance, but be mindful that if you get a $5,000 advance or a $10,000 advance or whatever it's going to be, you won't begin to see royalty payments until that advance is paid for. So when you're dealing with a traditional publishing house, uh, they take care of everything for you. You don't have to do anything but show up and show out when you are dealing with a traditional publisher. But there are also some ways to become self-published. One, of course, you can work with a subsidy publisher. And a subsidy publisher does not invest its own money into a publication, but it charges a fee to the author to edit, to typeset, to proofread, and to print a specific amount of the author's manuscript. So now some subsidy publishing companies will provide limited promotional programs with a defined budget, and then they can do some warehousing and other administrative work for you. But these are all fee-based things that the author will have to pay. Again, that's a subsidy publisher. And then, of course, you have print-on-demand publishing. And if you look at the statistics, print-on-demand services are up by 132%. So a lot of people are going the route of print on demand books. And so, with all the technology that we have available to us, you can sell your books one at a time. You can print it as it's sold. So it really depends on you as the author how you decide to get your books to the market. But the good thing about print on demand, you will pay a little bit more for your book, which means that your profit for your book will be a little bit smaller. But the good thing about it is that you're not tied in to having to have a budget of 500,000, or not 500,000, that's way too much, but you're not forced to have a budget of 5,000 or 10,000 or 15,000 to have books printed. If your budget is $200, you can get $200 worth of books printed. So that is a print on demand publishing office. And basically, the author submits a digital manuscript to the publishing company, and they send you back your book. Okay. And then, of course, thirdly, you have digital book printing. And digital book printing, again, it accommodates short runs. I think the minimum for digital book printing is 100, but uh, you can perfect bind, you can do all types of things. And the author, of course, is responsible for all aspects of the book. So there you have it. There are the four ways that you can become published. Of course, you have to do your research, find out which is the best route for you as an author. Sit down and take out a moment to write out the pros and cons of each one of these different ways to be published. But again, those four ways are your traditional commercial publishing, subsidy publishing, print on demand, or digital book publishing. Now, if you have an employment, entrepreneur, or authorpreneurship question that I can answer for you, feel free to send me over an email at publisher@thecareermag.com. Again, that's publisher@thecareermag.com. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.